2021 was an extremely busy year in terms of deal volume, and that was largely driven by the availability of capital, in particular to private equity houses. And this in turn essentially has meant that we've had very competitive auction processes, which have now become the new norm for selling businesses. And really we have, and our clients have had to react very quickly to trying to close transactions in an efficient and speedy manner. And so we have leveraged or used three different techniques or tools to try and do that. One is our expertise and focus on sector areas. Secondly, we have focused very much on using technology to enable us to complete transactions in a very efficient way, including platforms and e-signatures. And finally, we've streamlined our due diligence processes to take account of the enormous amount of due diligence reports that we have to produce, and the fact that those reports need to be produced in a very timely fashion, and also that process involves extensive interaction with underwriters with warranty and indemnity cover, which is now very prevalent in competitive auction processes. In a market where there are lots of private equity players essentially chasing transactions, one of the ways in which sellers like to get better value and keep the process competitive is to run a competitive auction process, which essentially allows them to dictate the terms of the transaction and also maximize the price. There's probably three I'm thinking about. First is around the pricing of deals, in particular in sectors that are very hot at the moment, like fintech and digital healthcare. It's going to be a real challenge for investors in those sectors to work out what the pricing should be because they are really so hot at the moment. The second is around those sectors that are hit very hard by the pandemic, and as a result of being hit hard are in the process of receiving government supports. And I'm talking about things like leisure, hotel, hospitality and travel. And I think we're going to face a wall of insolvencies in these sectors when the government supports are withdrawn. And this in turn will produce opportunity for those on the sidelines. The third is around remaining flexible in 2022. Businesses will have to remain flexible in their approach to their operations around talent management, retention, sales pipeline, sales logistics, and that will mean that they have to be ready for the unexpected and be able to react very quickly. And I think that's going to be a real challenge, particularly with the pandemic and the fifth wave looming.